Okay, so this is not your typical zombie story where you follow one group of survivors. It is actually set after the world has already fought and mostly won a war against the undead. The entire thing is presented as a series of interviews, like a global oral history project. An investigator travels the world, talking to everyone, from the doctor who saw patient zero in China to the soldiers who fought in these massive, horrifying battles. At first, nobody believes it is real, you know? Governments try to cover it up or use old tactics that just do not work. The military rolls in with tanks and jets, thinking it is a conventional war. Kaboom! But none of that matters when you have a horde of millions, and the only way to stop them is a direct headshot. The book is World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War by Max Brooks, and it is this incredibly detailed look at how society would realistically collapse and then rebuild. Some of the stories are just haunting. There is this one about a blind man in Japan surviving, and another about what happened to an astronaut on the space station watching the world go dark. And do not even get me started on the underwater zombies. Geez, that is pure nightmare fuel. It is less about the gore and more about the human element, the psychology of survival on a global scale. One character says something like, "The old book of war was useless. We had to write a new one from scratch." And that just perfectly captures the whole feeling of it. It leaves you with so many questions, like, how do you even begin to clean up the entire planet? What happens to all the zombies still walking on the ocean floor? And what about North Korea, which just went totally silent? What would you do in that situation? Drop your thoughts below. Like and follow for more deep dives into amazing books. The war is over. Who tells the